Hey guys, it's Ewan with the Air Zoo. It's once again time to check in with our FM-2 Wildcat restoration. So let's chat with Phil to see what the team have been up to.
We're actually preparing the paint for the paint, okay? And so we get a mask off everywhere where we don't want the paint to go, which is really kind of labor intensive because you got to look at where you want the paint and where you don't want the paint. So, and it's going to be a tri-colored paint. It's going to be a white gray on the bottom, a transitional blue here on the side, and a dark blue on the top, so that when the airplane was viewed from the bottom, they see the sky behind it. It's harder to see. From the side, it's the light blue, so you get the sky in the background. And then dark blue is if you have the enemy looking down on top of you, you got the ocean below you. The Navy, that was a Navy paint scheme toward the end of the war. So, and it's, you just can't hardly look at things enough to see about preparing things and what's needed to be done. Just this morning, we covered up the cockpit. We're not done with it yet because we got to do the headrest area and that area, because we're going to paint the white gray. The desire is to paint the white gray on Tuesday. So we'll roll the front of the airplane in. The tail is too tall to go in. A few things to check out on that. It's a little things. Just eating our lunch. You know, Gordon here is taping up the light on the tail cone of the airplane. We just keep looking at things and keep finding things. You see, we got the tire off, the tail tire, because the hub will paint the white, but the rubber we still want it obviously in black. So we're coming down the road. We got. If you got a moment, we have the stub wings here. You can see this is the color that's on top of the airplane. It's a dark blue, okay, and then you see on the bottom is the white gray, okay. The fuselage will have a transitional cover, but on the wings you only see the two colors. So we still have work to do on them, but they're looking nice. It's coming along.
The entire FM-2 Wildcat team are hard at work, either preparing pieces to be painted, moving pieces that have been painted, or finishing up other work on the aircraft. I caught up with a group of volunteers trying to mount the machine guns in the FM-2's wings.
We're trying to install some dummy 50 caliber machine guns into the wings. These are dummy guns and they're made out of wood. And we did that just because the mounting of hardware for the real guns was still there. Most of the people that are doing this just take the caps on the leading edge of the wing and put a fake barrel end in those caps. But I decided, since the hardware was there, why not put dummy guns in? In retrospect, doing that has made it a lot more difficult if we just put something on the caps and just a little piece that looked like a gun sticking out. But this is pretty much the way the original guns were mounted.
After the guns were successfully installed, the wings were brought into the paint booth for painting. With this restoration project quickly approaching completion, there has never been a better time to visit the Air Zoo's Restoration Centre. So plan your visit today at airzoo.org/planyourvisit.